Hey, how's it going? And this is just a quick update to a video I just did on the Ultimate Progress Bar in VS Code. I wanted to create a way to turn the UI off and on. I didn't want to have to remove it and then rebuild it. And so I did kind of figure out what I had done wrong or what could have been made better. So this is what we got right now is I've got my progress bar up on the top, and every time I cross the trigger, you'll see it's going up by 10. And of course that value could be changed to whatever value you want it. It could increment at 1 point or 2 points or however you want. It's just super cool. But let's say I don't want that to stay on the screen now for whatever reason. Well, if I just come over here and I press E, I just hit E and it goes away. I press E, it comes back. Off, on, off, on. And I'm not removing it, I'm just hiding it. So that's the core functionality that I'm trying to create. So as similar before, I just have a trigger device. I've added a button device, and I've got my verse device and everything. So all of this is really just in the code here. So I'll show you what I did. The key takeaway, the kind of the key point is that when you're creating your objects for your UI, instantiate them up here so that you can reference them anywhere in your code. That's really where I made a mistake, is that I was creating these widget items in here and I needed to create them at the class level so that I could access them from anywhere in the code. So anyway, that's what I do is I have my slider, and then I've created a little toggle switch, so I need a variable for that. And then I've added my button interacted with subscribes, and I've created this method down here called toggle UI. And so this is just a toggle switch. I did a tutorial about that. And here's all you got to do is we just reference our widgets here, and we don't have to reference them in here. We can reference them anywhere because these are instantiated my class on the class scope. So anyway, we call it and it's set to false initially, so that it's gonna succeed and be as true. So the UI objects they're visible by default. So the first time you press a button, now we're gonna hide them. So we just go my title, set visibility, and these values cannot be the same name. They have to be different. And so rather than write invisibility, I just wrote viz1 and viz2. Like I said, you can call these anything you want to call them, just so long as you know what they are. If I put this to viz1, I'm going to get an error. So this cannot be the same. So then we just set it to hidden. And then when I press the button again, it comes through. This time it's gonna get set to true. So it's gonna come in as false. This is going to fail, and so it's gonna jump to the else statement. And then we just set the visibility to visible. And then it just keeps flip-flopping through each time it gets called. My main mistake was instantiating the widget objects here and not up here at the class level. So anyway, that's all I had for today. I hope you found it helpful. Take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.